What's up, good people of YouTube? It's me, Chavez, back with another NBA player prop video for you for Saturday, December 2nd, 2023. As always, I hope this content finds you doing well and in good spirits. We got plays to recap from Friday. We got some injury news to touch up on, and I got 3 new plays to share with you for Saturday's slate. Super early look into the Prizepicks board. Not all the lines are up yet, but enough is up to dig into. That's what I've been digging into over the last hour or so, just going back and forth between Prizepicks and props.cash and looking at different lines. And there are a lot of bad lines out there. Okay, a lot of these props that get put on the board the night before are kind of bad. So you got to do your research. But I did my research. I got 3 plays that I like enough to share with you in today's video. So if all that sounds good, I encourage you to stick around, drop a like, sub up, click that notification icon so that you're notified of all upcoming content and videos from me on my channel. And without further delay, let's get into our plays from Friday. All right, Friday's plays, what a bummer. All right, so Luka gets scratched super early in the day. So yeah, got the refund on my slip, but it does still calculate the lines even though the slip has been canceled. And I wanted to show you the result of that slip. So we got the DNP for Luka, and then we got the over for Kevin Durant. We wanted him to go under. I don't even know what to say. Kevin Durant, he just did enough, you know, and it looked early on like he was going to shatter this line, and then it looked like in the second half it was not going to happen. He was missing all the shots. He was 0 for 10 at one point. But what kept him alive in terms of getting over this line is the poor defense by the Nuggets and all the fouls. He got fouled a lot tonight, and for every shot that he missed, he made up for it on the free throw line, and he also dished out enough assists. So yeah, it was a little frustrating watching him just get fouled on shots that he probably would have missed anyway. Also, Aaron Gordon not being in the lineup tonight, I was counting on him suiting up along with Jamal Murray. So just felt like with him on the court, he helps with that defensive assignment. Guarding Kevin Durant would have made a bit of a difference, but regardless of that, he goes over 43.5, and that's how our night went. So we get 1 DNP, and we go 0-1 with our other play. That's about it. There's not a whole lot to dig into with this recap. That's the slip that I built. That's the result of that slip. We obviously want better results, and that's what we'll be shooting for today with our 3 new plays. So before we get into those plays, let's quickly update ourselves on injury news going on in the NBA. All right, injury news looks like this. I'm not going to read all these names, but let's pay attention to who's already confirmed out. That's Bam, Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen, Chris Paul, Karis LeVert, Lonnie Walker IV, and Chris Dunn. Anthony Edwards remains doubtful, and we got a long list of Q tags headlined by Tyrese Halliburton and LeBron James. So very early look into the injury report in the NBA. This will change, so make sure you are up to date on all the news coming out of the NBA concerning injuries. And now we get into our plays for today, December 2nd, 2023. Keeping the Jordans on the page for one more day. We go 0-1, but the Luka scratch, can't do anything about that. So the Jays stay up for one more day. We need a better day than 0-1. That's for damn sure. I got 3 plays to break down for you. If you're new to the channel, what I do is present plays to you. We use the tools over on props.cash to help dig into them. So by the end of this video, you'll know what plays I like and why I like them. If you have any interest in using props.cash for your own researching purposes, your researching process, consider signing up using my promo code Thanks25. Take 25% off your first month over on props.cash. First play we're going to get into is a points, rebounds, and assist line for Ivica Zubac. I like the over on this one. Next play is a rebound prop for Clint Capella, 8.5 rebounds. I like the over on this one. And then the last one is a PRA for Max Strus, 21.5. I also like the over on this one. We're going to take these 3 plays. We're heading over to props.cash, and together we'll break them down. All right, so let's talk about Max Strus sitting at 21.5 PRA. Now, this line is set to 22.5 on most of the books. Let me just click out of this very quickly, and then when I go back in, it'll show you that it is set to 22.5 on props.cash. minus 105 to go over, minus 102 to go under. Here's why I like this play. He is taking on a Detroit defense that he's faced already and went for 28 PRA. Detroit is bottom of the league, not the worst in the league, but bottom of the league in points allowed per game at 118.5. They're giving up 42.2 rebounds a game and 25.1 assists. So Max Strus can get it done in all three. He can fill the buckets up in all three categories, but if his shot is falling, if his three is falling, good night. So I think this is going to work out for us if that shot is falling. Keep in mind, this little breakdown here, we're talking about two teams. These three games here, Miami Heat, this game here, Cavalier. Different role, different minutes, different shot volume. So don't look at this and say he's 1 out of 4. He's 1 for 1 this season versus Detroit. Now, over his last 10 games on the year, you can see that he has gone over this line in 4, 5 out of 10 games. Over his last 5 games, however, not so good. Looks like he's flicking us off. Big FU, like a middle finger right there. That's the only game he's gone over versus the Toronto Raptors. He hooked it once and went over 3 times. On the year, this is kind of what to expect from him. You know, he's averaging 23.4 points, rebounds, and assists. Think that's probably what he gets tonight, between 23 and 25 PRA. Favorable projections as well. So Props.cash does have this hitting with 23.32 PRA. I mean, just what's not to like? You know, he's got a favorable matchup. We're getting this at a lower line compared to the other sports books. We're getting favorable projections versus a team that just gives up a shit ton of points. So first play we're talking about, Max Strus, 21.5 PRA. I like the over. We're rolling with it. Second play, Clint Capella, 8.5 rebounds. This one's going to be quick. Minus 125 to go over, plus 100 to go under. Projected for 8.82 rebounds over on Props.cash versus a Milwaukee Bucks defense that is allowing 44.6 rebounds per game. When we take a look at Clint Capella on the year, he is averaging 9.7 rebounds per game. When we take a look at his last 10 games on the year, he's gone over this in 6 games, averaging 9.1 in those 10 games. What I really like here is his head-to-head numbers. Excellent head-to-head numbers. 4 for 4, going for 10 plus rebounds in every single game. Has one game versus the Bucks this season. Back on October 29th, he grabbed 12 rebounds. So great odds, great projections, great head-to-head numbers versus the Bucks. Middle of the road team and allowing rebounds, but honestly, we talk about this Bucks defense before. We've talked about them in previous videos. It's just not the same defense this year. Teams are having their way against them. Just ask the Chicago Bulls. So not sure what's the dislike about this play. We got all the things that we want out of this play. Everything's pointing towards the over. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take the over on Clint Capella, 8.5 rebounds, which is a little low, a little disrespectful for Clint Capella. I expect this one to move at some point, but while it's at 8.5, snag it, take the over. That's going to be our second play for today. All right, last play of the night, talking about Ivica Zubac, 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I like the over on this one. Before you ask me why not just take his PR, his points and rebounds, well, because it's the same line. And if you're going to have two identical lines, take the one that's going to allow more upside, and that's the PRA. Also, we're getting better odds on the PRA than we are for his PR. So that's number one. We get good odds. Number two, facing a Golden State defense that is bottom of the league in rebounds allowed per game, giving up 45 rebounds a game. Good projections for him this game versus the Golden State Warriors in terms of his PRA. Projected for about 24 points, rebounds, and assists. On the year, averaging 21.7. Over his last 10, averaging 23.5, going over this line in 3, 4, 5 games. And then over his last 5, he's been on a roll. 4 out of his last 5, he's gone over this. What I love the most out of all these breakdowns are the head-to-head numbers versus the Warriors. Last 2 meetings against the Warriors, he's gone for 37 and 31 PRA. His last game versus the Warriors came three days ago on November 30th, and he racked up 31 points, rebounds, and assists. So there's familiarity here. It's a good environment for him. The Golden State Warriors give up a lot of rebounds per game, and we're getting good odds and projections. So along with the other two, just like I say with the other two, not sure what's to dislike about this play. I like the over on this one, 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Ivica Zubac. I think he gets it done. My only little concern are minutes, and that's always a concern with him because he just doesn't play a ton of minutes. But if he can get his average, which is around 27 minutes a game, he's going to go over this. So fingers crossed he gets his minutes, but as long as he gets his minutes, I like the over. 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Ivica Zubac. That is going to be our third and final play of the video of the day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you made it this far, and I hope that you did, consider subbing up to the channel. I say it in every video. I've been saying it in every video the last few weeks. 60-ish% of you won't like this video or leave a comment. Let us prove those statistics wrong. Leave me a like on this video, drop a comment, let me know what you like about the board and what you think about these plays we talked about in today's video. Last but not least, regardless of the plays you roll with, mine, your own, somebody else's, I hope that they all respect the damn coin. Best of luck to you all, and until my next NBA player prop video / podcast / YouTube short, whatever I'm doing, live stream, you name it, Chavez is